سبيل الدموع سبيل مريح تنهدى يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدعاء الخفي الصريح.
إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا، من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، ونشهد أن سيدنا مولانا محمدا عبده ورسوله. أما بعد، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. As a Muslim, it's very important, in fact paramount, that the Muslim seeks Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's pleasure and seeks Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's desire and request from the Muslim in all activities of his life. Whatever sphere of activity it may be, whether it's within the medical field or the social field or personal relationships or business transactions, one must first and foremost seek what it is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has permitted within that and what it is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made impermissible. Now for some of us this knowledge is accessible to us, but for the great majority of us we have to seek this knowledge from others. It is based upon that I'm today discussing with you the Adab and Istifta, which is the etiquettes of posing questions to scholars, posing questions to a mufti. Because in all human interactions and in interactions or in our own behavior in privacy, there are etiquettes. And Islam came to establish etiquettes in all we do. So I've sort of split this up into 4 areas, and you can find this in the written form on our website. And the first thing is intention. The intention for posing a question should be to a scholar or to a mufti to ascertain knowledge. And the reason why this individual is ascertaining knowledge is so that they can deal with this particular situation in their life. In other words, they want to, as I've already introduced, act according to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's wishes. It is not to debate with the mufti or to challenge him with what he responds. Similarly, the mufti is not expressing his opinion as such, but rather he is highlighting the position of his particular legal school. So it's not a mufti that is making something halal or haram. All he is doing is highlighting what his particular legal school adheres to and what is the muftabihi position. Now we have an area where everything is ridiculed, and even this muftabihi position is ridiculed. And we are told that we can seek within the madhab or even seek answers outside of the madhab. This is not what the majority of the scholars and the majority of Muslims have followed over the centuries. So it's important that we don't ridicule our own faith and we don't ridicule our own tradition. And so when we approach this individual, this mufti, he, as I said, I've already mentioned, it's not that he is making something halal or he is making something haram. He is highlighting and raising a particular point and bringing that to our attention. Also, it is not binding upon us or required upon us to demand evidence from this mufti as to why he's adopted this position. His statement as a legal expert is a proof in itself. The key point here is, what is our intention for coming to him in the first place? Our intention for coming to him in the first place is to find out what it is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala requires from us in this particular circumstance or situation that we are in. The second point is selection. How do we go about selecting somebody to pose our questions to? Well, the mufti should be a reputable mufti and one who individual considers to be technically gifted, adequately qualified, pious, have taqwa, and one who lives by his knowledge and imparts his knowledge to others. This is key because we want to the best of our ability, to the best of our knowledge, want to approach the individual who we feel is the best qualified to deal with the situation. It is not appropriate to go from one mufti to another seeking a particular answer, and once we find that particular answer, then we apply that answer in our lives. Because in that case, we are not following Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's wishes, we are rather following our own whims and desires. And all we're doing really to approach a mufti is to legislate, to justify, to make halal, if I could say, that particular position we want to adopt. Well, at the end of the day, we're not kidding anybody, we're not fooling anybody. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is aware of exactly what we're doing. key point, just to re-emphasize what I've already mentioned in point one, is what is our intention in the first place. And whenever we are even intending to ask or pose a question to somebody, our intention is the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We would like to know what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has wished or desired from us or requires from us in a particular circumstance.
يسعك الفضاء الرحيم الفسيح